We are in the common English speech called Kituwa. The word originates from the word Gidu-Hwagi. Throughout the past 200 years, we have been under threat of losing our identity that's always been anchored by our language. Efforts are now being made to revitalize and reestablish our language as our first language.
I don't think we have 200 people that speak the Cherokee language out of 14,000. Now there's 14,000 members. In the beginning, there were only, I'll say 1,200. I hear a different number of how many people escaped the Trail of Tears removal. All those people spoke the Cherokee language in those days.
It's kind of hard to understand from an outsider perspective, how in the world could, any nation lose their language? Well, but if you go back and think about, the travesty that occurred where, the federal government was attempting, to wash the native out of the native people, there was some serious harm done. Children were taken from their homes, sent to boarding schools that were, far, far away, and, when the children spoke their language or practiced their traditions, they were punished for it.
They were doing away with our language, and so we could speak English.
So it was sort of punished out of them. They didn't want to do it anymore, and since they went through so much with them speaking it, they didn't teach their kids.
There's others who began to see English learning as a way to survive within the community and how the community in Cherokee was changing. Seeing the speakers and the exchange between the speakers and how they came alive when they spoke the language is whenever I saw that speaking Cherokee wasn't something that they just did, that they lived for the moments to go back to their mother tongue, the language that their parents spoke to them as children.
We believe this identity, this sound, was given to us by the Creator. It is to distinguish us, it is to mark us from all other peoples. In order to maintain that, we have to continue to make the same sound.
Last year we had under 260 fluent speakers, and we can look at the newspaper every week as it comes out, and we circle the names of the people that we lost that are fluent speakers. And we used to the average in 2005 was that we were losing 3 fluent speakers every 2 months.
Language is, it's really the identity of who we are. And so over the last 9 years, we've created a language academy with full-time teachers and a full-time administrator over the school that basically Cherokee is the first language.
We probably won't ever have what we had with our great-grandparents, with the language they used and all of that knowledge, but we're trying to rebuild it so we can pass it on.
Adzegadua Zunadelo Gosti Nugadua Academy is a total immersion program. We presently have over 70 children enrolled. Over 30 of those are in the early childhood birth to 5 programs. And then we go into elementary and we have roughly 40 students that are in kindergarten through 3rd grade. And as that oldest cohort progresses, we add a grade each year.
So those ones that have stayed with us and blazed the trail, they're the 3rd graders now. So we're adding 4th grade next year, 5th grade the year after that, and then they will be ready to go to middle school wherever they may choose to go.
One of the unique components about our school is the certified teachers in the typical English school would be the lead teacher in a classroom, and then they have an assistant. At our school, it's flipped on its head. So the certified teachers become the teacher as assistants. We do the paperwork and we do the lesson planning, but the real teacher is the fluent speaker. It's like that in every classroom. There's at least one fluent speaker for every classroom. And all of those speakers come from different communities, they come from different backgrounds, but they're all here for that common purpose because they have that just need to get that language back with the kids.